Right, we're back today, back to the Field of Dreams. We've had some absolute stunning stuff off here, as you know, in our previous videos. So we've come back today, we've just finished our hunt, and I'll tell you what, we have found some absolutely lovely stuff. One stunning item, which is absolutely amazing, especially for down here in Kent. So if you want to know what it is, guys, stay tuned, get ready. That's the Garrett Ace Apex, that's the Blackadder Gladius Spade. I'm Digger's Den Tyson Fury, and I will see you at the first. To have our very first signal. It's got quite a nice tone to it. It's always got to be near one of them blimmin' stalk bits where you keep whacking your detector on the thing. Right, I took the case off so you can see the numbers there. It's jumping like crazy, that is. It is quite deep. Right, let's see what that is, and I'll see you in a minute. It says it's out of the hole. I can't remember which pile it said it was in. I always do this. I thought, oh, there you go, it's in there then. It's definitely in there. What's that? I think I found it. No, I've lost it again now. Oh, that does me in when I do that. No, it's still in that pack there. Oh, it's still in there, it says. Oh, there you go. Oh, what's that? What's that? That's pretty neat. Is that just a... Let me quickly just have a look at that, guys. I thought that was a... I thought it had some pattern on that then. Has that got something written on it? Could be just a button of some kind of thing. Or could be wrong. Don't look like a coin. It's got some really nice patterns on it there though, look at that. Right, I'll get a couple of stills of that and yeah, let's take a few stills up. Right, let's carry on. Right, this one I wasn't 100% sure on. At first it was, as you can hear there, it disappears for a second, then it gives you a nice full lock. There you go, I've got it now. 63, 64. Says it's not really that deep. Don't know, sounds a bit canny to me. Could be wrong though. Right, let's dig it out and see what it is. And just as I expected, it was a can. With the with the Apex, when you go over a can or anything like that, it gives you kind of like a 3-tone signal. It's a weird kind of tone when you go over something like a can. So sometimes I do know with the tone it gives off that it is a can, and sometimes I leave it, but sometimes you just got to make sure when you do dig it. And as it goes, that was a can, as you see there with the numbers. Right, let's carry on, and I'll see you at the next. So I'm just walking up and down in this one sort of square path bit, and really nice 75, 76. It's not really that deep. It's got a really nice tone to it though. Right, it's right there. Let's see what that is, and I'll catch you in a minute. So I am literally just panning from one end to the other, one end to the other, and I'll tell you what, check this out. I don't know if you can just see it there, zoom in on it. Don't want to rub that too hard. Oh yeah, I got a hammered coin. Right, after I think I've clipped that. Yeah, it's bent. I think I've clipped that. Right, after someone last time telling me don't just rub your coins, Give me 2 minutes, I'm going to come straight back to you. I'm going to get some water out and we're going to give that a little clean and find out who that is on the front, because I think I can see a face on there. Right, back in a minute. Now this one surprised me. Now, I think, check out the stars on the back of this. See the stars just there? Now, I think that is a Scottish hammered coin, I believe. I think it's the stars. I could be totally wrong. I will try and find out in a minute. I'll try and message somebody and ask them. But I've not seen a coin like that in my hammered book from the English hammered coins. I've not seen one like that. Looks like he's holding something there, and he's actually facing that way. So that, look that out, check that out. I'm not going to clean it too much. I'm going to give it a bit more of a better clean when I get back. It's got a slight bend in it. I'm not sure if that was me that might have caused that bend. But I'm not going to try and straighten it yet. Right, but that is absolutely stunning. We'll clean it up, we'll get a couple of steels up, but tell you what an absolute stunning find that is. Finding a lot of silvers, but as I say, I'm just moving to where my bag is, to a bit further behind me, and then backwards and forwards, and I'll tell you what, it's worth it. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's carry on, see what else we can't find, and I will see you at the next. This one was giving me a really nice screaming signal. 73, 74. Just a bit of an old top bit of a spoon or a fork, more than likely a spoon. Nothing really interesting, but when you get a signal like that, you got to dig them. Right, let's carry on. See what else I can't find. Well, we're getting some really nice tones because I'm working just one area. I find I'm going a lot slower, so I'm picking up a lot more signals. Oh, just knocked my headphones out there. Jumping around slightly. Oh, got it spot on there. Should move around the signal. 79.81. Right, that's right under the coil. Absolutely top numbers there on the apex. Right, let's dig that out and see what it is, and hopefully it'll be something half decent. Right, see you in a minute. Sometimes wish, but it is I think that's an old style bottle top. Yeah, it's an old style bottle top. What beer that is on the front of there, but I do believe number 5, it says there at the bottom. Oh, there's some numbers, but I believe that's just a yep, that's all it is. Lid for the top of an old bottle. Right, moving on. This one was really sketchy. Now it stopped raining, so we've come out of the shelter and now back out into the field, but it didn't rain for long, but it did rain pretty hard, so it did start getting wet. But that was to me just like a little watch winder. Now we're sticking on the same path where we had the hammered coin from, just over there, heading towards that way. So we're still carrying on in this line. We're going to carry on doing this for a few days till we get to the top part there. But yeah, we're just going to keep it doing one part at a time, as I'm starting to find different bits on different parts of this field. So yeah, not bad. Right, let's carry on. I'll see you at the next. Oh, and it wasn't a can. Big lump of lead. I think it was screaming up so high because it weren't really that deep. But yeah, no idea what it is, apart from I know it's a lump of lead. Right, as you can see there, I've only got 2 batteries left, but I'll tell you what, still working and performing as if there was a full battery there. So never get worried. Like I used to worry about when I had my 400, when I'd see the batteries like on 2, that I wouldn't be picking up like the right depths and things like that. But I'll tell you what, this hasn't worried it at all. Right, let's carry on and see what else we can't find, but it's been absolutely amazing so far. Right, see you at the next field. I think there might have been a walkway from the middle of there, because I know there's a walkway just there where you can see the greens as they run up between the 2 fields, but it always seems to be, when I'm walking backwards and forwards along the field, it seems to be in between the houses where I seem to find most of these coins. And we have another one just here. Where is it? This one was screaming up really high. Now, no, it's only a 2p, as Aaron from South Coast Detecting likes to say. Bugger. But I tell you what, still a nice little signal that it gives off. Really high 92 that was. Mind you, it weren't even, it might as well almost been on the surface. Right, let's carry on. This one was pretty deep. As you see there, the numbers were jumping all over the place like crazy. It's pretty deep, but check this out. I think it's some sort of old dog tag or something, or cow tag. Definitely lead. Definitely something lead. It's got something written on the front there. Gonna give it a clean up. Right, let's give that a clean up, and I'll put a few stills up of whatever it says on there, because there's definitely writing there. But that's a lovely little find. I don't mind finding things like that. Absolutely stunning. Right, let's carry on. Alright, as I say, guys, in a by next year this is going to start having houses on it. The field just over the back there, and this one as well. About 400 new homes are going to go all over this. I've got some new land which will be coming up, which are explaining some up and coming videos, but for the next few months I'm going to be hitting this one quite hard because I've had some absolutely lovely stuff off here. Right, let's carry on though. Right, we've just got a nice, or should I say, I've just stumbled over a really nice, well, it's jumping a bit crazy there, 50s into the 60s, could be a little bit of lead. Maybe walk around, you might be able to get it to become a solid number. There you go, 64, 65. Right, let's dig that out and see what it is, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. I said it wasn't really that deep, but I'll tell you what, that was probably just over half a pinpoint in depth. I don't know why it was jumping crazy for though, unless there's something else in the, so I can turn around so we can see this. Something else in the hole with it, which I will check in a minute, but hey, onto another coin. Oops, let's turn that over. See who's on that, if we can. Oh, in the sunlight, see if I can't get this in the sun. Let's take my gloves off. We'll see who it is. Have a little look, see who it is. That is a Queen Victoria. There she is. So that's a farthing. The date, I believe, probably going to be around in the 1800s. Looks like 1870 to me. It looks like does that look like a young head? No, she looks quite old there, so that is probably going to be late 1800s. But it's another coin. Hey, right, let's carry on. See what else I can't find. Last signal of the day. Solid 75.76. As I say, it's not been a bad day. Had a few nice coins. Had that nice hammered coin. Right, we're going to dig that out and see what it is, and we will catch you in a minute. Making our way across. Had a couple little signals, a few little bits of cans. Where did this one just go? Oh, there you go. Just there. This one was 52 on the apex. Just a little button. Oh, yeah, just a tiny little button there. But gives a nice, it's quite a dull 54 tone, but nevertheless, it's still a diggable tone, and I don't mind finding the buttons. Right, moving on. Just there was where I had that button from. At first I thought I might have dropped the button, because just here, right next to it, is another solid 53, 54. which I'm thinking maybe is also another button. Right, the only way to tell is we dig it out. Right, I'm going to find that, dig it out, and I will be back with you in a minute. There's where I just had that button from. And at first I thought maybe I'd drop the button. Yeah, it's in the 50s, 51, 52, it's almost a solid number. So I was thinking maybe I might have dropped the button, but I checked my pocket and the button's still in there. So, right, let's dig that out and see what that is, because as I say, it ain't that far away from the other button, so possibly is another button. The only way to know is if I dig it out. See you in a minute. That's what it was, just a now. Yeah, what more can I say about that? But as you see there, in the 50s, that scratchy kind of tone to it. If I'd have had the iron grunt on, probably would have gone over the top of that and not even bothered digging it. But not bad for a first signal. Right, let's hope it gets better. See you at the next. My luck. Just a bit of iron. That was really deep though. If I'd have switched the iron grunt on for a couple of seconds, what I tend to do is when I've got the apex, say for instance, in my hand. Now if you get a signal that is almost reading full depth in the 50s, 60s, switch the iron. If you don't like walking around with the iron grunt on and listening to all that sound, if you just switch it on, go over the top of it, it cuts out, makes a really bad irony grunt sound, turn it off and walk on. Because I don't like walking around with the iron grunt on, so it's in your ear constantly making that sound. I do like a little bit of chatter with the machine, shows that it's working well, but that's one thing I don't like, is that iron grunt. I know you can turn it down, but I just prefer to, if there's something really deep, just throw on the iron audio, go over it again, it crackles, walk on, turn the iron audio back off. Right, let's carry on. I'll see you at the next. Right, this part of the field's a little bit more quieter. Solid 50. 50, 51, 52 there. But as I say, just behind that electrical, that's an old electric power station little thing there. Just behind that there is where the pub is, the old Sharon Cutler pub. And as I say, this bit it seems to be blocked off because his house is behind me, but the rest of the field's quite far open. So we're just going to be working from, as I say, that tree lining all the way to the edge and all the way to behind me. And as I say, this is what I like to call part 4 because it's the furthest part on the field. Right, let's dig that out, see what that is, and yeah, hopefully it'll be something half decent. Right, see you in a minute. I was pretty deep in the end, but I found a coin. Oh, keep dropping out my fingers. God, that mud's really sticky. Don't know if I'm going to get anything off of that. I might do, but the mud's just so sticky. Give it a quick wipe. No, I think that's totally toasted. If we do get something up, as I say, we stick a picture up, but otherwise, I'm not going to hold my breath. That is definitely a toasted one. Right, let's carry on, and I'll see you at the next. Someone screaming up in the 70s, this one was. Got no idea what that is at all. But it was absolutely screaming up there on the apex. Wasn't very deep neither. I think the numbers were reading up in the 56, 57, I think. I can't actually remember with that now. Oh well. Right, we're going to carry on. Making our way over towards that way now. Coming away from the bit we was at, where it was just getting loads of cans and absolutely loads of nails and screws. But we're going to carry on and see what we've got to find. And I will see you at the next. This one was in the high 70s, as you can just see there. I think that's just an old penny. Yeah, just an old penny there. Half penny, sorry. I can see it saying half penny. Not sure if I can see the date there at the bottom. Turn around, have a look who's on the front. might have a rough idea of what year that could be. That is that an Edward? That's a George the Fifth. Yeah, it's a George the Fifth, halfpenny. Hey, second coin of the day, but this one's in better condition, that one. A bit of a bend in it. But it's a coin. Hey, alright. Hopefully we can find a few more. See you at the next. So we've made our way over from the back there. And as I say, we've had a few bits of cans and that. We had the really nice hammered coin from just down the bottom there. We had a nice little coin from just up here. That copper coin just over there. We've had a few really nice little bits, a few bag seals. Had a lot of cans and nails and that from over there, but it's been absolutely hard work. But I'll tell you what, that Scottish hammered coin is absolutely stunning. So we're going to carry on. As I say, the hammered was just behind me down there where the workers were, a little bit further down. But we thought we'd come up here as they were working down there. But it hasn't been bad so far, and we are on to a $55, $56. Thinking maybe a button that. Yeah, it's in solid 54, 55. Right, I've got a feeling that's a button, but who knows. Right, let's dig it out. I'll see you in a minute. That one was quite deep, but check this out. I haven't removed it yet. Check how thick that is out. I think that could be possibly all sides of that. Yeah, I think that could be a Roman. Oh, I think I can see. Yeah, I think that's a Roman. Yeah, let me give that a quick rub. Oh, size of that. I wonder if there's anything on the back. Let me just give it a quick rub. Oh, the mud's so sticky. Right, guys, let me quickly give that a quick clean up. Oh, I can see the face there. Don't know if you can just see the head. Let me give that a quick clean up, and I'll come straight back to you. Hey, the size of that for a Roman. That is huge. Right, let me clean it up and I'll be straight back with you. See you in a minute. Right, it's definitely a Roman, as you can see there. But the back of it is absolutely toasted. Absolutely crispy. I don't know if I can get back and use the comprehensive cleaning pencil to try and give that a really good clean up. See if anything else comes off. But you can just about see there on the front. I think it's that way. See the head there. See his face facing this way towards my hand. But that is huge Roman, that is. Really, really, really happy with that. I've had that hammered coin today. I've had this really big Roman. I've had a few copper coins. Hey, lovely. But as I say, we're just walking our way now over towards that way. There's not many more holes left in us now. But I'll tell you what, that is absolutely stunning. Right, let's carry on. I'll put a few stills up, guys, after this. But we're going to carry on. See what else we can't find. And yeah, see you at the next. Another one. 64, 65. And we have another halfpenny. There you go. Have a quick wipe, see who that is on the front there. It's like George V. George V, I think that's definitely half a penny. Yeah, ship halfpenny there. See, oh, let me just give this a rub. Really sticky this. Alright, we'll give it a little clean up and we'll put a few pictures up because it's really hard to clean this old sticky mud. But yeah, another coin. Right, this may be our last hole, but we're having a little walk over towards where workmen are, and just gonna have a little walk around that bit for 5 minutes before we go home. But I think this may be our last find of the day. But what an absolute stunning day we've had. A few silvers, a few nice coppers, but an absolute stunning day. Right, guys, till my next adventure, Diggers Den Tyson Fury, and I'll see you at the next.